Welcome to From Fear to Freedom, where I'm going to share some tools, tips and techniques, how I've taken my life from fear to freedom, and some of the things that you can do. Now, one of the things I first learned on my journey was the mind learns through repetition. So you can't say positive things too much, because the more you say it, the more your mind will learn, the more your mind will take it on board. So if you think about like learning to ride a bike or drive a car, you had to practice. Practice makes permanent. So, the more I say things like I am enough, the more permanent that's going to become in my life, the more I'm actually going to feel enough. So in these series of videos, you'll see me doing these things. They might seem repetitive, but that's because the mind learns from repetition. So some of the people that I have learned from, Louise Hay, she says, you are the only thinker in your mind. You create your thoughts and your thoughts create your reality. So if I'm thinking I'm fat, then I'm going to be fat. If I'm thinking I'm a loser, I'm useless, then I'm going to feel like a useless loser. So what I need to be doing is changing my thoughts and doing it repetitively. Wayne Dyer, change your thoughts, change your life. I mean, that was the title of one of his books, I believe. Bruce Lipton, who wrote The Biology of Belief, and your beliefs can be changed. And once you change your subconscious through repetition and hypnosis. So he actually talks about the two ways that you can change your subconscious is through repetition and through hypnosis. Now, I teach both of those things. I do hypnosis with my clients, I hypnotize them and change the subconscious, and I also get them to do affirmations because the mind learns by repetition. Do it repeatedly. What we say, think, and feel repeatedly becomes our reality. So Marissa Meyer, who I trained with, first you make your beliefs and then your beliefs make you. Change your beliefs and you can change your life. And so by doing affirmations, by doing them repeatedly, that's how I changed my life. By doing the things you're going to see in the subsequent videos that I'm going to share with you, this is how I've changed how I feel. This is how I've gone from being a fearful, anxious person to somebody who is confident, who believes in herself and loves herself. Another person I really admire his work is Rick Hanson, and he talks about the neurons that fire together, wire together. So that describes how pathways in the brain are formed and reinforced through repetition. Donald Hebb first used this phrase in 1949. And so the more that I fire these neurons of I'm enough, I'm lovable, I'm okay exactly as I am, the more that becomes my reality. So the results are directly linked to the effort that you put into the practice. If I'm learning to drive a car and I have one lesson every fortnight, then it's going to take me a bit of time. But if I have regular lessons and I do it regularly, practice makes permanent. And so therefore, the more that I do it, the more that it becomes my reality. As Rachel Hunter once said, it doesn't happen overnight, but it will happen, because the mind learns through repetition. So when I first got into learning a car, I had to get in, I had to think, what am I doing? Where are the gears? Check the mirrors, do all the mirrors. I had to really think about what I was doing. I had to put effort into driving the car. Now I just get into the car and I drive. I drive off, I don't think about any of those things. The subconscious mind has done it repeatedly enough so that I can just get in the car and drive now. I don't have to think about it. But it's the same with entrenched beliefs. Over a lifetime of thinking I'm not enough, I'm not lovable, I'm not worthy, there must be something wrong with me, it takes some time to change those beliefs. So you can change those at a subconscious level in an RTT hypnotic session with me, or you can change them through repetition. I am enough, I am lovable, I am worthy. And the more that I do that, the more that it becomes my reality, because change my thoughts and I change my life. I'm the only thinker in my mind and I'm creating the thoughts. So I want to create positive thoughts, accurate thoughts, because the mind learns through repetition. I can't say positive things enough. I can just keep saying them. And the more that I say it, the more it sinks into my mind and the more that it becomes true for me. And the more that it can become true for you too. The mind learns through repetition. Do this repeatedly. You will start to see results.